Can I make 6 figures of income my first year in real estate sales? I did. I'm gonna tell you exactly how you can too today. You don't want to miss a moment of it. Stick with me, and I really hope that you enjoy. Hi everyone and welcome to The Long Game. Thanks as always for coming by and watching. If you could hit the like button and the subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that if you want to generate a 6-figure income, we need to start by building enough relationships with enough people who are ready to transact, who trust us in their transaction more than they trust the rest of the market. So let's start off with a bird's eye view. Where is it that you've chosen to work? Where is it that you've chosen to hang your license? Did you go to a place that is giving you the cheapest split and gives you absolutely zero resources, support, and training? Or did you go to a place that aligns with your vision of where you want to go to, that you could clearly see this is what they're providing me with to give me a daily routine or to give me the right stepping stones to get me where I want to go? Have you made the right choice with respect to the materials that you receive, the promo and marketing help that you receive, the managerial support 24/7, 24 hours a day that you may need? Secondly, we have to think about what separates you from the competition. What is it that the client is going to get from you that's unique to what they would get from anybody else who might be your competition in any given market? Are you giving the client more of your time, more of your resources, more of your energy? Are you giving the client a different type of service, a different type of experience? These are things that we need to think about. For example, for myself, when I got into the business, I was very young. I decided to use this as an advantage as opposed to a disadvantage, rather than saying, okay, every room I walk into, I'm gonna be so baby-faced, no way anybody's gonna trust me. Instead of that, I told myself, well, I'm young, I'm single, I don't have a wife, I don't have kids. I have all the time in the world and all of the effort that I could possibly give to dedicate to you, Mr. and Mrs. Client, and your home search. So that's what I use to my advantage. However, that doesn't have to be the same thing for you. You find what makes you and your ability to serve the client unique and better than it is that anybody else might do. Third, besides the value that you could add to a client that somebody else can't, we also have to stand out from the competition in a lot of other ways. And I'm talking about the effort that you put in and the amount of action that you take to build your business. Do most people getting into real estate sales make a 6-figure income in year 1? No. Let's not run away from that fact. Let's embrace it and understand what it is that they don't do, that the few who do earn 6 figures of income in their first year take advantage of and add to their business over and above everybody else. This could be, for example, if some of your colleagues go out door knocking and knock on 5 doors, you could challenge yourself to knock on 50 and do the same thing on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, and then again on Saturday. And if someone else is gonna earn $30,000 their first year, we have to do 3+ times as much as they're going to do in terms of action and effort and building our clientele and database than they're going to do.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
It is sometimes quite as simple as that. So we've spoken a little bit about strategy and philosophically how to position yourself mentally in a different place than the rest of your competition. We don't want to compare ourselves to everybody else who's starting out in real estate sales. We want to be over and above what they're going to do on an average basis. And this is going to come down to your game plan from here and from the get-go, and the tasks and activities that you plan for yourself to continually do to get to the point that you want to get to. For instance, how are you going to reconnect with people from your past network and make sure that you're not just texting everybody a generic,
"Hi Carl, it's Elon. I just got into real estate. Whenever you want to make a move, give me a call."
Guess how many people are going to call you? This many. But guess what happens if you write everybody a handwritten note first and foremost and send it to their address? Maybe a few weeks later you give them a call. "Hey, did you receive my note?" Maybe from there, you start building a relationship outside of real estate. You ask them questions about their family, occupation, recreation, dreams, get to know the person on an individual basis and form something of a relationship. And this way, by the time that it comes to transacting with someone, you're gonna be a complete no-brainer. It would be silly to work with anybody who isn't you. No offense. Furthermore, to your past network and the people who you already know, what are you doing to expand your list from here? What prospecting methods and lead generation methods have you chosen to do consistently that are going to build your clientele and build your list? You should always come at this with the approach of, how can I continuously add people to my CRM? And you should be using a CRM. How can I add to this list daily and make sure that my list is expanding and my business is growing and the customers that I have potential to transact with is on the increase consistently? How do you look when you show up to appointments? Are you dressed sharper than a tack and then sharper than that? Or are you dressed like an absolute schlub that they can't wait to get out of their home? There's a very, very big difference between someone who comes in looking dressed to impress and the way that they want to be addressed, and someone who rolls out of bed and walks into your home and tries to earn a 2.5% commission on your $1 million listing. You're gonna look at these two people very, very differently right from the get-go on a first impression. Another thing that's gonna impact your business, not only the first year, but something that's gonna make it so much easier to repeat that six-figure result in year 2, 3, 4, 5, and onwards in your business is, are you building relationships for the long term with every single customer and client that you meet? Are you what we call in Ontario a transactional agent who transacts with you, wipes their hands clean of you, and you never ever hear from them again? Or are you an agent that's going to build and keep a relationship with the client? Send them gift baskets at Easter and at Christmas. Send them handwritten notes on Thanksgiving and on Canada Day. Call them on their birthday and their anniversary. Congratulate them that their daughter's just come back from Spain from her ballet recital. Be the kind of person who doesn't only come to them when you sniff business in the air. Oh, I heard word that you might be selling your house. I don't want the $25,000 commission to go to someone else. Well, guess what? Agent Jim has been calling me on my birthdays and anniversaries and congratulating me and my wife for all sorts of accomplishments, and you only call me when you think that there's money to be made. So guess who I'm gonna work with? It's not that difficult. So guys, in the interest of not completely overwhelming you with information for this week, I'm gonna cut it there. If this video was helpful, please leave me a comment below on what your favorite part was and what you'd like to see from here. Of course, these were not the only tips that I can provide you to earning six figures in your first year. However, this is a little bit of a mental map and layout of how to start planning the steps to get there. If you'd like for me to do a part 2 of the video, please let me know. And until then, thank you so much for stopping into the long game. I'll catch you in a future video very soon. Peace.